a car out, take it to track. When I think of a sports car, I think of sexy, luxury, exotic, just overall just intense speed, and that's my personality. I like just the thrill and excitement. So I'd rather be in the seat of a Ferrari than be in the seat of a limousine. So that's my response.
All right.
But who's not John?
John. Always up for it. He has a lot of aplomb.
I'm going to pick the sports car question of that one. I think that was a very good question. Mr. Tabletop Master, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. I think Nick is doing a great job of stepping up here with a lot of and handling this with a lot of aplomb. So I really commend him on that, really stepping up to the plate, especially considering that he's speaking tonight. When I was thinking of the sports car, when I lived in Miami, I used to live in Coconut Grove, which is a little area of Miami, and I had the opportunity to fix cars for somebody of questionable income sources. He had about 7 cars, and he had one of them was a 1954 MG TF with positive ground, and nobody seemed to know how to work on one of these. This is where the battery, if you're used to an American car, it looks like it's hooked up backwards. And so he had a stereo put in this thing, and it would constantly drain the battery. And one day I figured out, or he asked me about it. We were at a party. My sister was a bookkeeper for this organization of questionable income, and and he mentioned this car, and I said, I know how to fix that. So I went over, looked at it. It took me about 20 minutes to fix it up. And from that point forward, every time that anything happened to this car, they would have me come over and take a look at it. Or when Lenny's coming into town, I was working with this, it was an Iranian guy named Nader. And he would call me up and say, this is Nader. Lenny's coming into town. He wants to drive the MG. So upon which that was my cue that I could drive the MG for about a week. That was my car. Then it had right-hand drive, and I used to tell people that this car had the best pickup of any car I ever had, because although I would only drive about 20 miles an hour, I could pick up just about anybody in it. Thank you.
Donna.
Oh, Donna. Come on out, give it a try.
You can
Talk about
give me I've got a couple good ones. I think I'll just tell a couple of them, and then you can pick one. Okay? If you could live 1 year as the opposite sex, would you? If you had to give up one of your senses, would you? If you were offered a free recording contract, would you take it?
No.
Short and sweet.
Might be a little short.
Just a bit outside.
Good evening, Nick, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. I will pick question number 1. Would I want to be the opposite sex for 1 year? No, as I said in the beginning, I thoroughly enjoy being a woman, although it does come with many problems and complications that guys don't have, like buying certain underwear garments and having babies and periods and hormones and all these things. But I do enjoy being a woman because I think that we are very feminine and beautiful, and we can dress up and wear makeup and nail polish and high heels like those things right there. So I would not want to be a guy. Guys have to shave every day. They only have suits or pants to wear. They don't have as many exciting clothes, and I love clothes. And I think think that I would just continue to be a woman. I would not want to be a man.
Right on. Good job. Bill's sitting back there really quiet. Bill. He's sitting back there. It's not your fault.
He's trying that invisible thing too.
Mr. Bill, where's this Bill? I don't live with him.
And I will continue being a woman with much aplomb.
I think I go with that opposite sex.
All right, great.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you,
Now they're gonna rip us
Table
down.
Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guest. No, I wouldn't want to be change to the opposite sex for a year, because women have it tough. I think they have to go through a lot of obstacles, and especially during every month. Pregnancy, there's no way in HE double toothpicks I'd go through that. I've seen my wife go through it twice. She can take that every day, every year, every time. Being a man, I don't have to share every day. I can be, I can slack off in that. I mean, I probably, if I had to shave my legs every day, I couldn't imagine how many times I cut myself. So I cut my face enough. So there's one benefit that being a man. And what else? It's just easier getting up in the morning. I don't have all this makeup to put on and do my hair. So it doesn't take me that long to take a shower. About 5-10 minutes. So that's why I think I want to stay a man.
Good job.
I definitely agree with you. Women, that's just too much maintenance involved in that.
That's right.
Eileen's sitting over there squirming.
Go home and tell your wife what you just said.
I've been told her.
I think you're being volunteered here.
I'm always volunteering.
Someone's got to do this, and this is a good one. Nobody's done that one. That would be an interesting one right there. That would be easy.
I told you no, right?
She's not going to do this.
What?
You're not going to do this.
You want to do this?
I think you got to take it for it.
Whatever it is. When you
I can't even think of something.
Yeah, right. Every kid, I mean,
No, actually.
Pick one of the other things.
Yeah, I can't even
Think of something.
make up something.
Think of something kind of like that.
Well, alright, there was one little thing, but alright. What is the naughtiest thing you remember doing as a child? Well, the only one quick thing that comes to my mind was one day I was really, really little. I don't really remember exactly how old, but maybe like 4 or 5-ish, not really sure. I was shopping with my mom, and she was trying on clothes, and I was really bored, and I was playing in the clothing racks while she was trying clothes on, and I was just running around the store playing. And I found the toy section, and I grabbed this toy, and I was playing with it the whole time, and I brought it home with me. So essentially, I shoplifted this toy, and I didn't say, Mom,